Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Splatoon. Last time, we finished getting all but one of the Zapfish necessary to open the boss kettle in the 4th area of Octo Valley, and then went into ranked where we had pretty decent success with the .96 gal. This time, we find ourselves back at the bottom with nowhere to go but up. But sometimes you need things to get as bad as they can possibly get before they can start to get better. And you know what? That's what we've done here today by finding the final stage, Unwelcome Flying Object. Let's get into it. Seems like every flying object in this universe has to be described with a U word. It's just sort of the law. Oh, Snippy Snaps is an Octo Striker. Tries the L swimming to zip out of the way of the Ink Strikes. This should look awfully familiar. We are in Urchin Underpass once again, and we have an Octo Striker once again. It does look a little bit similar geographically to the tutorial area as well. I've kind of always been reminded of Urchin Underpass whenever I've gone through that place, but I guess to be fair, it's not a complete and total double rehash if that's the case. Come here. There's you. And I guess I could go over this way. Well, that shoots down that theory. Thought I could be clever and skip ahead of a good chunk of the stage because I'm a good little boy playing in my turf wars and knowing the map geography as best I can. Got a branching path right this way. I always like going up here whenever I have a long-range weapon. I don't exactly have one right now, but we'll run with it anyway. You guys can... is that guy's still alive, isn't he? Where did he go? Where did he go? But he's down there! He's still rolling around! And, he's still going, dude, you know what? No, we're gonna leave him for a second. We're gonna come back to him later. I also didn't know that they had little tentacle, things on the, back of the tentacles. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call, suction cups. That's what they're called, not things. I'm so stupid sometimes. All right. You guys are being a nuisance, so you can just stare at the pretty bomb and watch it kill you. I think I'll keep it. He's still. He went up there. He's like, "Hey guys, am I late? I heard there was something going on up here. Oh no, Jim's dead." I'm having way too much fun with this guy. Let's no, I don't dare kill him. I'm just gonna let him live. See what more he does if he can pop up on the stage yet again. Oh my god. No, he's still going for it. You can die though. You are of absolutely no consequence to me whatsoever. You don't roll around all funny like, so I don't really care about you. Let's take him with us. Let's take him with us. He's like I've like adopted him now. This Ink Strike is making it awfully hard to adopt him. Just saying. You, come on, come here. I don't want to kill you. I just want to bring you with me on my adventure. My adventure for even fresher clothes. Come on. Don't go back that way. Don't run away. I must have you. So as soon as he fell into this area, I haven't been able to get him back out. He gets to the top of this incline, but then, if you'll watch, it seems like there's, yeah, an invisible wall right there that he's not able to get past. It lets him into this area, but not out. Presumably to stop people from doing, well, what I'm doing and have him get into areas where it would be weird if he got in. Oh, no. Yeah, you saw him bank off of that wall right there. He's not allowed out of there. So, I guess this is roughly the loading zone that I found you in. I enjoyed our time together, but I guess it was time to return you to your natural habitat where you belong, just like you're supposed to at the end of the tear-jerking movie, so... Goodbye. I'll miss you. I shall call him Bob, and I will never forget him. That will be his name. I miss him. Okay. Well, let's try to go onward. Let's try to do what is best for him and best for us and carry on with our adventure. I'm willing to bet that well-lit, yep, box right there is our sunken scroll that had a very ineffectual guardian in front of it. Gonna keep my Ink Zuka, just gonna do that in case I'll use it if I see that there's another can special around here, but again, I'm greedy. I like hanging on to him for the egg bonus. Of course I want to. I'm a bucko. I mean, Agent 2 is pretty darn good at impressions. Gee, I wonder what's going on here. I wonder if something untoward is going on with their secret identities. I wonder who we know whose name begins with those 4 letters in that exact sequence. Since when is there a sponge here? I guess ever since I used my Inkzuka to kill people. Okay. That is probably the most effort I have ever put into killing an Octobomber, so they should feel special. Got a bomb rush. Again, not by any means the only one that we've seen. Is he gonna... It doesn't destroy the box, that's kind of funny. Aw, now you've kinda reminded me of Bob again. We had armor while I was taking care of Bob, but then he tried to kill me and removed it. Good times, good memories. Well, let's go. Here we go. I'm gonna do the same thing that I always do in fighting these guys and see how many kills I can rack up to get as many eggs as I can, because I gotta meet my bottom line somehow. I let that one guy live, and because I did that, I'm not getting as many as I could in the stage. I gotta be greedy about it, okay? Gotta make up for that loss somewhere, so I will kill more of his relatives so that he may be allowed to live. I just become more and more horrible with every Octarian that I kill. I'm still on the side saying that we're actually the bad guys in all this, and we're gonna find out at some point. Oh! I'm equipping my burst bombs to assure that that has no chance of happening again, so that I can quickly ink up a wall. That was very nerve-wracking. You are using your ink strikes very poorly. Maybe you should watch my bios for some tips on that, yo. All right. I can't self-promote myself to in-universe. That would just be too much fourth wall breakage. Also, I just realized this is a burst bomb rush. There's no suction bombs in Octo Valley to be found, so I highly doubt we're gonna see a suction bomb rush, but yeah, it is the first time we're seeing that. Too bad I'm not gonna use it because I wanna get my bonus. This is a lot of fun, wow. Let's make you sick in the where did he go? Oh, he's over there. For a second there, I thought I despawned him from moving around too quickly, and I got scared. This guy is not your standard Octo Striker. He looks bigger than the other ones, and he seems to take a bit more gunfire. There we go. It's like a nexus rotating around the center of this power source. He never knew his own name, but I shall remember him always as Bob. And now, he's where he belongs. Under the freeway. What is this? Ah, it looks just like the proprietor of that shoe shop. Could there have been an ancient creature that consumed prawns as food? A terrifying thought indeed. At least he had good taste by putting lemon juice on it. I put that stuff on everything. I squeeze it into just any drink that I have in general. That's great. Not the most exciting one in the world, but hey, you get to look at an ancient receipt in the process. I wonder if there's any sort of tempura shop that has that sort of logo, or if it's a reference to anything in Japan. It might be, but I've never heard of it because, well, I've unfortunately never been to Japan. I know, it's a sad existence, isn't it? Yes, you saved all the Zapfish. Now where's that boss kettle? Agent 2, you gotta step up your game once again. You can't see what is right in front of your eyes, and that post-op patch is not 2 inches higher on your face, so you don't have the excuse of using that as, well, an excuse. What happens if I super jump from inside this? Well, you fall through it. That's kind of cool. Let's go out of Octo Valley. Our daily topic is something that is going to take us a bit out of Inkopolis Plaza and a bit around just the world that this place is in. What I'm going to be showing you today is something so meticulous and so thoughtful on the part of the developers that I think it'll give you a greater appreciation for this game's world, but it's something that no normal player would ever notice in just playing versus mode. It's something that I have praised a lot in games like Super Mario Sunshine and Xenoblade Chronicles, but you wouldn't expect it to be in an online shooter of all things. It's that this world is interconnected. What a better place to start showing you around this big interconnected world than Inkopolis Plaza itself. Specifically, I want to point out this tower. It is the only one of its kind in all of the Inkopolis skyline, and it's based on the Tokyo Skytree. If you didn't know, Inkopolis Plaza is based on Shibuya. We can use this information to pinpoint where other areas are located. It might seem like a small detail and a bit of a stretch, and you might think that, well, they're just using the same background geometry for every area. I can prove that this isn't the case. This tower is visible right next to Arawana Mall, so we know where that is in relation to Inkopolis Plaza. I wouldn't doubt it if Walleye Warehouse is at least somewhere nearby, as it seemed to be in the middle of a bunch of skyscrapers, but I haven't been able to find this tower visible from Walleye Warehouse, so I can't confirm that. Makes sense from a business standpoint too, actually. We'll call the amalgamation of Walleye Warehouse, Arawana Mall, and Inkopolis Plaza, that general area, downtown Inkopolis. I think it makes sense. This tower is again clearly visible from Blackbelly Skate Park, though it's from further away and with a river between it and downtown Inkopolis. This river has bridges traveling over it, but they're very clearly not Hammerhead Bridge. We know that Flounder Heights is on the outskirts of town, and we can't even see any of Inkopolis from the skyline, so it's fair to assume that it's on the other side of the river, at least relatively close to Blackbelly Skate Park. If this seems a little flimsy, wait till we get to Bluefin Depot. There is a mountain range located near Flounder Heights with power lines running up into the mountains where they deliver power to Camp Triggerfish. Kelp Dome is nearby in the same mountains. Going back down the mountains into Flounder Heights, though, Bluefin Depot is an abandoned train station located very clearly right next to it. Bluefin Depot connects to so many places. It's in the right place for us to see Port Mackerel off in the distance sticking out of downtown Inkopolis. Big thing is that the same line of sight is visible from Moray Towers, showing that Moray Towers is likely close to Bluefin Depot. Right next to Moray Towers is a freeway, and this freeway travels over Urchin Underpass. This is hinted at in Inkopolis News, where Marie says she hopes this is the case too. From Moray Towers, 2 bridges are visible, showing that there's not just one bridge traveling over the river, and one of these is likely to be Hammerhead Bridge based on the differing design. Now we're getting into murkier territory. Piranha Pit doesn't have a clear connection to anything. All we know is that it's in the ocean, and that the river running through Inkopolis exits out into the ocean. This next part is purely conjecture. There's no hard evidence to support where Salt Spray Rig is located, but here's what I got. Urchin Underpass has a massive on-ramp above it. We've also established that Inkopolis is based on Tokyo. This on-ramp looks just like the one in real life that connects to the Rainbow Bridge. There is a bridge that looks just like that visible from Salt Spray Rig, so it's possible that Salt Spray Rig might be in the water near Urchin Underpass if there is indeed water around there. Now onto the maps that there's zero evidence for. Anchovy Games and Museum d'Alfonsino aren't visible from any other map. Plus, Anchovy Games is indoors without many windows, so the nearby scenery visible from out the windows isn't going to help us at all like it did for Kelp Dome and Walleye Warehouse. These were also among the final maps to be added, so they might not have been accounted for when they were planning out how the world would be laid out. And Mahi Mahi Resort just sucks. It's a resort. It could be located in Indonesia for all we know. There is no geography anywhere near it that hints at any possible location. As a bonus, we know thanks to some hacker types out there that Octo Valley is not underground, but on an island off the coast of Inkopolis. Merely just the insides of the kettles are underground. This goes to show how much care and detail and meticulous thought was put into Splatoon by the developers. It's something that they didn't need to do at all, and it largely went unnoticed. But big interconnected worlds, they're not easy things to plan out. This all takes a lot of work. It takes making sure that the background geometry is just right to make sure it doesn't contradict itself in various areas. I personally can't think of any online shooter where the online maps are all interconnected like this. It's cool. These findings were partially my own observations and my own findings, but a lot of the more complicated stuff came from the downright private investigator level of experts of the Squidboards community in a thread created by Larone. Whereas Octo Valley's location was pinpointed by YouTuber Scottline, who does a lot of out-of-bounds Splatoon videos. Thanks to you guys, I was able to make this far more comprehensive than what I imagined would be possible. These daily topics are getting more and more lengthy and complicated by the episode, so let's not waste any more time and get to the weapon of the day already. Well, hey, welcome back. You ready to do a fantastic painting with us? Okay, let's get started. So often we fear this big 2-inch brush, but it'll do wonderful, wonderful things for you that'll make you just so happy. I hope when you see your enemies, you'll beat the devil out of them. Another brush? Well, okay. Octobrush is the more powerful, longer-range cousin of Inkbrush. In this case, the Inkbrush doesn't like their cousin visiting, not because said cousin is awkward, but because they're that straight-A student who cleans their room without being asked, that Inkbrush's parents always compare them to and ask, why can't you be like that? The type that shows you up at everything without even trying. For comparisons, the Inkbrush is superior in roll speed and swing rate, but in general, the Octobrush is the more played of the two brush types. So, how good is its damage? 37 with a direct hit, and 25 from the roll. Just like the Inkbrush, it has a sweet spot that allows it to hit twice in one swing, allowing for faster kills. It's a 2 or 3 hit kill in pretty much any realistic scenario. Due to the increased range, increased damage, and still respectable roll speed that beats any roller that's not the Inkbrush, it's still very good at throwing ink everywhere, getting away quickly, and is better at fighting to boot. Dangerous encounters can be escaped by just simply rolling away in some cases. To be fair, it does also suffer from being bad at turning left like the Inkbrush does, where it does damage to itself if you turn too sharply, but it's not as pronounced here because the trail of ink that it leaves is a lot fatter. Octobrush users want to sneak around and attack, see them before they see you, let them run past you, and attack from behind using the great roll speed for fast approaches. Not only do you have good movement speed, but remember that you can adjust your aim mid-attack. That is the big advantage to why you would want to play a brush over a roller in the first place. Also, don't forget the run speed up doesn't affect the roll speed and there's little reason to run it with a brush. It's still a mistake that I see around quite a bit. Sub is something we have not seen in a while, Squid Beacon. We've been over all the uses before when we saw the crack-on splat roller. It's everything from team support to bait for sneak attacks, especially with this weapon that wants to be sneaky. Special is Kraken. Hey, I've seen this combination before and on a roller another roller no less. In all seriousness, it's able to get this pretty often and works almost as well. If you play the crack-on splat roller and want to try something new, you should feel right at home here after a quick visit to training mode to get a feel for the brush range. Equipment, damage up. Damage up equipment. Octobrush can get faster kills in the same way as the Inkbrush, where it becomes easier to hit the sweet spot between two of its hitboxes if you carry lots of damage up. Experiment and see what's right for you when you can start easily hitting those sweet spots. Then we have Octobrush Nouveau, same stats completely. It's equipped with a Splat Bomb, giving it the ability to fight back and put pressure on those making things awkward for you. The cool thing is that an indirect hit from a Splat Bomb does 30 damage, while the brush does 37 per swing. An indirect hit followed by 2 swings is just barely a kill, and it's a very helpful combo to take advantage of. And its special is Inkzooka. All around, the Nouveau is useful at fighting splash walls and chargers when the vanilla kit struggles in those scenarios. The Nouveau is difficult to master, but I personally feel there's nothing else quite like it. It's a powerful assassination tool once you have used it well. Would you like some Callie with that, Marie? Of course I would. Makes her look better by comparison. Okay, I'm sorry. I kind of like you, Callie. You have a cool character model. Your hair is darn impressive. I gotta give you props on that. Plus your hair accessory. I like that type of sushi a little bit more than what Marie's got going on over there. We should go camping on our day off. Why camp when I can just be lazy at home? I love calling an ink strike just as the time runs out. I call that technique passive aggression. And now the current ranked battle stages. Moray Towers. This stage really towers over the competition. It's tons of fun to get on top of the spinning walls. Yeah, until you lose your lunch. Those are some good ones. I hadn't actually seen the passive aggression one before. Still finding new lines that the Squid Sisters have to say to you. I very much appreciate that. Now, let's go into our equipment. This is what I've decided on. I haven't played the Nouveau quite as much as I've played the vanilla set, or even half as much for that matter, if the Turf Ink is any indication of that. But I think I'm still gonna go in with it. It's a weapon that I enjoy playing, even though I don't play it terribly often. I've gone with the legendary cap because we are within arm's reach of seeing it level up. I want to see what that third slot is gonna be, because it's already shaping up to be something great. I just hope it's not something stupid like one sub slot of Inksaver sub or something. For clothing, this is my pride and joy, and I've been waiting for an opportunity to use this shirt. Because I can't believe how lucky I got on the rolls on this. Ninja Squid with 3 subs of swim speed up. And I got this on my second reroll of this shirt. Just my luck, man. My luck. I love it. For the shoes, this is a little bit hodgepodgey, I'll admit. I don't think the defense up subs are going to help me terribly much. That 1 sub of ink recovery up isn't. I just wanted another main slot of damage up to help me with hitting that sweet spot, as well as helping my bombs to do a little bit more damage, and this was the best I had. Comparing it to my other damage up shoes, it was between that and this. Yeah, that's all I had available to me. I think it was best. As for how I look, I chose to wear these ugly rain boots that my mother got me for Christmas because I didn't want to get paint on any of my good shoes if I was going to be using a brush this huge. Other than that, I'm Captain Rainmaker. I guess that's what my uniform says. No Rainmaker, but you know what? I'm mad for doing this. I don't like any of the current maps for what I'm doing, so I'm going to be a nutty little boy and go into splat zones with this weapon. Let's do it. Actually, I'm gonna go into Turf Wars first and do 1 practice round just to make sure. Oh, shoot. In my practice game, Oh. I'm gonna keep my legendary cap as is. It's not the greatest sub ability I could have. Inksaver Main's not gonna do anything to help me with this weapon though, but it's time. I don't like any of these maps, and I figure if I'm that close to a potential S rank, I might as well go for it and see what I can do. If I can't do it, oh well, I guess I'm sleeping in my bed, but that's neither here nor there because I do that every night anyway. So here we go. Oh, wow. That found games quickly. We got something Guy, something Rio. When I saw that E name together with Mickey, I actually immediately thought it was Epcot, but no. Museum D'Alfonsino in Splat Zones. We have spawn points a lot closer to the middle than typically is. Usually it's on that ledge behind you. Ooh, they got an E-liter scope. They can shoot us from clear the other side of the map. I need to get to the center of the field quickly and stop getting in my way. Wow, 2 of us got stuck on that and now we're behind. Wonderful. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh gosh, early control for them. Throw in a bomb. Cause them to lose control. Nope, you already got him. Ah, yeah! Gotcha. Got Mickey. I guess apparently that's what happened to the king. Sorry to disappoint you, Donald and Goofy. Up we go. And now, want to get behind enemy lines with my ninja squid. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where did that guy go? Oh, shoot, he was down there still. That was kind of spectacular that I managed to fail that thoroughly. No! As soon as I get my special. That's another thing is that this map, terrible for Inkzuka. Terrible, terrible, terrible for Inkzuka. So I'm gonna need to get behind enemy lines if I'm gonna use that to its fullest. I am so lucky that E-liter missed right now. Holy cow. Holy cow. 40 points. Come on, 39. Pressure you. Good use of the Inkzuka right there to my teammate. Wow. If only he could actually hear me. Can I do that? Oh, he's dead. Not by my hand, but I guess my bomb might have pressured him into something. Oh, the point sensor. Always the point sensors. Always the point sensors. You never think that they're that big of a deal, but somehow they manage. No! No, do not let them take back control. Do not. No. I am throwing a... Yes! Had a couple of good plays that game. I think it would be completely unfair to say that that was my doing that caused us to take that, but wow. Fast game. Okay, come on. That's got to be at least a plus 17. Gimme, gimme, gimme. What do you mean plus 8? What is this plus 8? Come on. I was being modest when I said that should be a plus 17. Really, you should have given me a plus 30 into the S rank, yeah. Looks like we're playing with Epcot again. A lot of Japanese players, which is funny because I'm recording this at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I kind of thought the Japanese would be asleep by this hour. It's because I'm a little bit nervous. Yes, got you. None shall get past the octo brush of octoness. I almost said awesomeness, but it kind of makes sense. We've taken the lead. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, Inkzuka, go. No, 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 no. Come on, no, 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 no! That was my blood! They have to stay in control for about a minute to still take it. This is on me if I don't get my S rank. I've realized that. They're in control. Got him down with me at least. Oh, this is bad. I'm looking at the map. It doesn't look good. It really, really does not look good. They got like 30 seconds left. Of course, then I missed the jump. Lost control. Take it back. I am willing to sacrifice myself to get us back in. Lost control. Yes! I think. I don't know who that went to. I wasn't looking at the clock, but it was purple when it ended, so I think that means we got it back and ended the overtime. I'm actually short of breath right now. Oh, I feel lightheaded. 8-8. Please do not give me +8. 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 Please don't. No! Are you? Are you? I gotta play one more game to find out. We didn't get Moray Towers. Moray Towers. Because, of course, it comes down to this. Moray Tower Splat Zones is the map that I was hoping to show off the vanilla jet squelcher on. It's a great weapon. No, you are not. Are you? Get over here! Not on the game that decides my S rank, please. Okay, good, he's behind me. Not a good time to be AFK. If we lose by 1 second, it's automatically your fault. I don't care. There I go, being the one to blame the sniper. I feel sorry for snipers in games like this, though, because always, if you have a sniper and the other team doesn't, you still lose. It's automatically the sniper's fault to everyone. And then people are so quick to blame the sniper on the other team for being cheap and being the reason that they lost. Being a sniper is not an easy job, and while simultaneously not being an easy job, it's also a very thankless job, because people are so quick to blame them for everything. Speaking of things I like to blame for everything, hi, Carbon Roller. Didn't miss you in all the games that I haven't seen you in. I think I'm just gonna go down normally right here. Wow, they are pinning us back. They are pinning us back. They are pinning us back. Might be another fast game. I'm gonna go over this way. He's right there. Okay, he's down. I'll give that a booyah because why not? We got 2 splat zones right here, and the reason why I was saying the jet squelcher, and I guess by extension the heavy splatling would be good on this map, you can kind of just sit up top on one of those cliffs, and while doing so, just keep covering your zone with ink. And then in the process of doing that, you can launch off your ink strike whenever you get it to the other team's base, pressuring them, giving your team free seconds of control. And then if you ever need to get away or somebody's approaching you, you can always just throw a splash wall down so that you can swim away on these narrow straightaways and the other team can't really get to you. It's a great strategy, and I was hoping I'd get to show it, though, but this map just hasn't been coming up very much whenever I've been playing. Oh, boy. I need to throw down a bomb. I need to throw down a bomb! Yes! Love doing that strategy. Love strategy. I say it like it's like some big calculated up thing, though, but no. Throwing down a bomb at your feet when you're about to die, it's not always doable because of how pricey bombs can be, though, but it's definitely one thing that I like at doing. That wasn't the same guy again. They had 2 carbon rollers, right? He's not doing the quick respawn stealth jump strategy, though, so that's good. Can we score a point on them? Maybe. Possibly. Maybe. Stay away from the sniper. This has been a very kind of uneventful game, I gotta say. And our sniper is down right when I say it. Well, I wanted stuff to happen. It's definitely happening now. Got that back. These zones are so tiny, too. Like, just the littlest amount of ink counts as enough of a percentage for it to, like, be deactivated. Now, I think what I'm gonna do is something very stupid. I'm gonna go over this way. I'm willing to bet that sniper's got the burst bombs on him, so if anybody sneaks up on him, he'll just activate them. Nope. Could have gotten my ink Zook out there. That would have been good, getting him on that straightaway, but I didn't do it. I think I just need to super jump right now. Not enough stuff's happening. We only have 2 minutes left on the timer, and we barely scored any points over them, so let's do this. Let's keep them away, keep the pressure going. Lost control thanks to their ink strike, though, but I think that guy's going to get back for us. Saw you. I need to get you. I need to get you. I need to get you! I helped! Come on. See the 2 of you up there. Hi! Was able to outpace you in damage. That was good. There is our ink strike. Gonna take control once again. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? I'm trying to find it. Ouch. That sucks. That sucks really bad. That sucks really bad. That sucks really bad. We're almost to the point where we've... no. Sorry if a lot of my commentary is just nonsensical grunts. I'm trying very, very hard right here not to lose it. I want to get it. Hi! Good to see ya! I just sat all over you, thank God. We're in control once again. Gonna throw down some ink. I think I'm gonna hang out roughly around here. If I had some squid beacons on the vanilla Octobrush, that would be good. Fortunately, I don't. Oh. Come on. Sniper, he's not doing a whole lot that's bad, I don't think. Got you. Oh, almost. 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 I'm helping you, buddy. I'm giving you cover fire. Use it to your advantage. Thank you. 29 seconds on the clock. That oh, wow. Bad time to super jump there, buddy. I think I just got hit with a haunt. Cover that again. Now we're in control. I don't know. I still don't think we can relax yet. I'm not just saying that for dramatic tension. Traded kills right there. 10, 9. It's almost perfectly synced up with the top timer. 6, 4, 3, 2. They're not going to take control. They're not going to do it. We did it. Now watch. The game is going to give me a plus 16 or a plus 18 when I only actually need 1. Man, who would have thought? Can I just point out something? I've always been fairly critical of the brushes, more so Ink Brush than Octobrush. With the Ink Brush, I got double wins and did better than with my main. And with the Octobrush, I hit S rank! Just... Apparently, I shouldn't listen to my own advice too much now. I do think objectively, what I've said has made sense, and I think I do understand the weapons well, but... Oh, man. My head kind of hurts after that. Just, I've been breathing hard. I've been short of breath. I'm not saying that again to be overly dramatic. I get that into the heat of the moment. Let's see. Meow, your vibe is smoking. Here's a sweet bonus of 400 coinage. How hip 90s extreme everything else is, I think I'm going to call it coinage from here on out. Meow, have you perchance noticed the light on the top of your ink tank? It tells you when you've got enough ink to use your sub-weapon. Good tip. Something you might not notice right away, though I think I've already pointed that out. Anyway, that is all for now. Next time on Splatoon, we got a boss encounter. And you know what that means? It's time to play an alt of a weapon I don't care about. See you guys then.